The amount of industrial and economic development that's happening within Columbus and in our region is unprecedented. Columbus, Central Ohio, has grown quicker than any part of Ohio over the past 10 years. We know there are a lot of folks here in Central Ohio that have not shared in that progress. And eventually, whenever you bring new economic and industrial projects to an area, someone's got to ask the question, can you build it? Can you staff it? Can you make sure that transportation infrastructure is there to make sure that goods move? But one of the things that's central, really central to making sure that Columbus is a thriving place for everyone, is making sure that there are well-paying career opportunities for everybody.
Driving Futures started back in 2020.
Our Teamsters union, which is represented by the Columbus Building Trades, came to us and told us that they were in desperate need of truck drivers.
They kept asking, what do you need? What do you need? Is there anything we can do for you? I'm like, we need drivers.
So Josh Kincaid pitched the concept on a sister program to Building Futures, which we call Driving Futures.
Kind of like, hey, we have a need for individuals too. How can we get ourselves a pipeline?
We had Leland Bass, our program manager, put some pen to paper, budget everything out.
In a matter of days, we come up with it.
We took it to the county commissioners. They were really excited about it.
So for us, when we look at programs like these, have a proven track record of lifting people out of poverty, putting them into middle-class career opportunities, and really providing that family stability. It's a no-brainer.
It's just something that we have to replicate.
Well, Driving Futures is a program that is designed to take individuals that are interested in getting into the driving field and helping them get their Class A CDL within a 6-week time frame.
Once they finish that and some basic coursework, they are able to go directly into a job driving a truck.
Many of these jobs and many of these opportunities right in the starting range of $49,000 a year, upwards of $85,000, $88,000 a year. We even have a graduate that's making 6 figures.
What this program does is find you a local job that you can drive at that has union wages and union benefits.
Young men and women have never, I don't believe, been afforded the opportunity to learn this skill set.
When you look at a job that pays $50,000 a year starting out, I mean, that can be a catalytic life change for an individual and more so for their family.
So the students initially are taught some basic life skills, whether that be conflict resolution, financial money management.
Showing up on time, showing up ready to go.
Writing, reading, attire, what to wear.
We want to make sure that they know how to interact with a supervisor, that they know how to interact with coworkers, and that they know what's going to be expected of them on a job.
And then they go on to a driving school.
Then that's where the real world kicked in.
In-truck training on the yard where they're going around and they're learning how to back up, they're learning how to park, they're driving through cones, they're doing maneuverability, and then they get out on the road and actually do some driving with a certified trainer in the passenger seat. 95% of our participants graduate, 95 go to work.
We have employment opportunity for every one of the people that graduate. That's what makes our class a success. 4 of our last participants were working before graduation.
Our opportunities are local and individuals are home every day. So they're driving for construction companies, Eigel, Anderson Concrete, or companies that do local deliveries like Anheuser-Busch or Sigma.
You cannot find a better gig in the city of Columbus or Franklin County, because what you have the ability to do here is come in, be trained, go get a good union job, and you don't have any student debt at all.
Who's eligible? Everybody's eligible.
Young people to, seasoned people like myself that are looking for opportunity.
Somebody who is motivated, who isn't afraid of a little hard work.
Maybe they need an upgrade in their job. Maybe they need great health care.
So we take students who are unemployed, underemployed. We also work with the previously incarcerated to get them back on the right track.
As long as you are over the age of 21, can pass a physical fitness test and a drug test, and have less than 6 points on your driver's license abstract, you're eligible to apply for the Driving Futures program.
Our belief is that everybody, deserves a second chance.
Everybody's fell down before, and we've all needed a hand up, and that's what we're here to do is offer the hand.
Many times when you look at union jobs, particularly for driving or even constructions, it's a male-dominated field, right? And particularly in the past, it's always been people of non-color that have not migrated to those jobs unless they worked in factories.
I never been in a truck, didn't think I was ever could drive the truck. The truck is big, you control it in 80,000 pounds.
That was my biggest thing. It was like, how am I going to do this?
This is not me, so I thought at first, but as I got through the process, the more I understood, the more I learned, the more I started to fall in love with it.
I mean, the one thing that we're trying to do, obviously, is we're trying to resemble the community in which we work and represent. So we're trying to get more females, we're trying to get more people of color.
And what that does long term is it changes the face of an industry, right? You go from that old stereotype of the old white guy behind the wheel of a big rig. It's going to be just as common to see, a female in her 30s, driving down High Street in a big rig.
My son thinks I'm so cool. He was like, yeah, it was cool when Dad does it, but it's even better, Mom, that you're doing it.
A lot of companies have passenger policies where you can take your kids to work with you. So once they start to do that, they'll really love it. They probably won't never want to be away from me.
We all know that you cannot be what you cannot see. So it is very important that young people are able to see these women as their future leaders. And now, their generational impact is priceless.
Growing up, I didn't have nobody like I am for them, because not even just for my kids. I have a younger brother, he just got his CDL through the same program. So to be able to be an example, to be firsthand witness of, from going from bad to good is a blessing.
It's really important for the county to invest in these residents, because if we invest in them, they move up the economic mobility ladder, right? They improve their life, and then they are able to invest in someone else to build them up.
We're taking individuals that maybe typically would not have had an opportunity to be a homeowner or to be a tax-paying citizen or to give back to small businesses, and we're helping provide them with a career path that they can contribute to the community at large.
The ability for us to build a stronger Columbus that is more economically equitable when we have this amount of growth is something that the city is extremely focused on. It should be focused on. And every single graduate that comes through one of these programs, it is our hope that they're going to be building our skyline for the next 20 plus years. They're going to be folks delivering goods within our community for the next 20 plus years, and that matters not only for their families but also for the success of our city.
A lot of people feel that truck driving is outdated. It's we don't need it, but if you think about it, everything is delivered by a truck.
So to be a trucker and to be helping what's going on in this world, it means a lot to me.
It just feels good. It feels good to help people. So why not? Why not give back? I like to pay it forward.
The return on investment is priceless. Driving Futures has changed lives of many individuals that have gone through it.
That's why I think it's so important for us to take advantage of this economic development that's happening in Columbus and Central Ohio.
The idea that everybody should have a bite at a pathway to success is what helps us all thrive. And Driving Futures and Building Futures are conduits to success.
There's not too many programs like this, to give you a chance and to let you be who you want to be and be great.
It's giving people the opportunity to live a better life, and that's better for the community. It gives people hope in the community that there's something greater out there.
And I'm just happy I was able to be a part of the women group. We made it.
It's really one part of the puzzle that makes quality of life in Central Ohio great.
The goal is to get people out of poverty. And if we can do that, then we have accomplished much more than what we have in the past.
If you're dedicated and you want to start a career, I would definitely say join this program.